My father is 77 years old. He thinks computers aren't going to work out. Big as shit, he told me. It's a scam, son. It's a waste of your money. It's bullshit. That Steve Jobs is a shyster. He still sends letters. Does anybody do that? Anybody send a letter? Why would you send a letter? Why don't we have email, right? Click, send, done. Why would he even... Who the fuck does that? Stick a paper in a thing and then wait. Who the fuck does that? Why do we even have a post office? It doesn't make sense, man. For anthrax, ransom notes, and stubborn old fuckers who won't buy computers. That's it. We're gonna have to explain that in 40 years to our grandkids that we simultaneously had email and post office. They're not gonna know what the hell we're talking about. They're like, Grandpa, what was paper? It was made from trees. What were trees, Grandpa? It's not important, son. We've got oxygen tanks now. Screw them. We don't need them. Big stinking things. Drop shit on your car. Who gives a shit? I hate it. Don't even know why we started with them. You take a little letter and you write it on a piece of paper, and then you'd fold it up, put it inside of another piece of paper that had a little door on it. That was called an envelope. Some people called it an envelope. Those people were fucking lunatics. Then you take a little envelope down to a dangerous, uncomfortable place called a post office. You'd wait around for hours in the body odor and fear. Till you finally got to talk to an angry man with an inexpensive haircut and no friends. And that man would send you a little sticker you could put on your envelope after you licked it and got cancer. And then you'd give it back to him. You'd give the sticker back to him after you I don't know why we did it, son. And then he would take that envelope and shove it in a slot in the back wall where there were more angry people from bad families. They would put it on an airplane. It would travel hither and yon across the country, sometimes for weeks. Till someone finally discovered it was on the wrong fucking aircraft. And then they would take the letter and deliver it to the neighbor of the person you sent it to in the first place. And then that man, based on his relationship with his neighbor, would decide whether or not that son of a bitch was gonna get his fucking mail. That was a genius process, Grandpa. Why'd they ever stop doing that? Well, because eventually everyone who helped deliver that letter along the way picked up an automatic weapon and shot everybody in sight. And that's why we can't have a post office. Sleep tight.